As we go through this, the main goal with what I'm trying to get across here is to just demonstrate how we use some of this technology to monitor our daily training session loads over the course of a session, over the course of the week. So one of the big things we look to do is we look and map our microcycle, right? Our weekly training rhythm. We manage our games, we see what games we have coming off, we see what days we need to take for recovery, and then we plan the session based on how much load we want to load the players so that they're ready to perform on game day. So the whole goal here is we've got the Polar Team Pro system hooked up live, so we'll be able to see the players' heart rate responses to some different types of activities. So what I'm going to do is take them through just a little physical warm-up, into a little bit of technical play, go into a little bit of pattern play where we're looking to open up and get some more sprinting distance coming in, as well as then look at a little small-sided game versus a large-sided game. So again, the whole goal is looking at, right, what the responses are for these athletes to these different exercises and drills. Because there are some days when you're going to want to get out, you want to work on sharpness, but you don't want to overdo the fatigue factor, right? You don't want to overdo training so the players are fatigued. So in those cases, we may want to manipulate some of the variables to make smaller spaces, maybe more complexity where the players aren't covering as much distance. But without further ado, I'm just going to get started here. We'll roll through some things and talk about it as we're going through. Okay, so guys, as we start off here again, all we're going to do, just a little physical warm-up. We're going to take it in, right? Jogging up. Come on, let's go. And we're jogging out across that midfield one. And down into that end line corner. And we bring it back in. And again, we go back up. Right, so taking it out. So again, as we get guys going to start off, we begin a training session. What we want to do is just get a general warm-up period going. A lot of this is done based on, let's go ahead and coming up again, guys. And we'll go through it one more time. So just a simple pattern, get guys moving, get things warmed up, starting to look at heart rates rise as we're going through. And what we should see, go ahead and bring it back one more time, is that these begin to stabilize over a period of time. So continue kind of going through here and a couple different patterns. So now as you guys come up, just face each other and we're going to slide up and a little jog out. And again, coming back in, just face middle, a little slide up, and a little jog out. Good, so, again, what you can see is we've got a pretty wide range of what's going on here. Now, guys, let's take it through karaoke step. Just a little karaoke step up. Good, but for the most part, if you look at guys, reds, oranges as we go through, right, we're starting to get guys up into those higher intensity zones as we're going through. So we're getting things going and moving a little bit. Good, and we jog it through. Good, so pretty wide range of responders here. We got some guys that are still kind of in a middle zone. But for these guys in the higher zones, we're going to slow it down for them a little bit now. And we're just going to take a little stretch as we come through. So we're going to walk it up to the top. A little stretch coming through. And a little jog, easy going out. Good, so now as we're slowing things down, we're going to see some heart rates start to drop a little bit as we go in here. And this is always a fun thing to do for the first time with a new group, right? Let's do this now, guys. Take that knee and pull it up into the chest. So we're walking it up, knee hug in. And a nice, easy little jog out. Good. So this is what I'm talking about when we start to see a little bit of stabilization come through now. So if you look at those heart rate zones, what you start to see is our guys who are in our reds starting to come down. So their initial response to coming out, jumping into things, heart rate rises pretty quickly. And how do we know when they're warmed up, right? We start to see that response stabilize, drop a little bit as they go in through. So we'll just continue one more here, guys. All we're going to do is take that little cross that knee, sit back. So we're taking it in. Good, and again, nice, easy jog out. Good. Okay, guys, just walk it up in here. And we're just going to have you come out, give me just a little circle as we're coming in. We are going to get into a little bit more dynamic, right, fast-paced stuff, so we want to make sure from a connective tissue standpoint, from a neuromuscular standpoint, we're nice and warmed up as we go in. So all we do is we take the circle in. All I want you guys to do is grab those knees and just take a little rock forward and back. Loosen out that back as we're going through. And now just drop those knees down. Right, heels on the floor. We're going to just drop our knees out a little side and side. Good. Now bring your legs up straight. I want you to grab in behind that right calf. Your left leg stays straight. We're just going to drop it straight down and up. A little straight and up. So again, just working on a little bit of tension on the hamstrings. We're going to get into some sprinting. Right, a little dynamic movement as we go through, and switch it up, grab in behind that left calf, a little dropping up. Good, and bring it back down. Okay, so take a look, guys. We're gonna roll back. I'm gonna sit up, split, and reach through. So a little roll back and reach through. Good, and relax it up. Okay, so come on up, and we're gonna come back in here. And now what we're gonna move into is a little technical piece as we go through, and I'm gonna get them going, and then we'll talk about what we're seeing up here a little bit. So again, we'll have a line starts back in here, but let's get 2 players, one here, okay? And then on the other side, let's split you in half. We need 1 player on that cone, 1 player on that cone. Let's get 2 of you down behind the yellows, okay? And then 2 more of you on the end line corners. So you go end line corner there. One of you goes end line corner there, okay? So as we get through this, right, and we start working through, we'll knock a couple of balls down to them. Good, so here's the simple pattern we're doing. You're gonna play it up. You turn, dribble around that yellow cone, play it in. You play it in, right? And then we need 2 more guys, 2 more from the back, just up to the top here. Good, yep, 1, boom, 1, there we go, okay? So again, let's start it just from this side as we go through. We'll run it through once, so go ahead and play it up. You guys can play at the same time. You turn, dribble up. Good, play it down and in. Good, now you guys leave that ball, and this ball comes in here, okay? So now you start, boom, and we play it up again, right? Play, turn, boom, dribble it out. Good, play it down. That's it, we play it in, and we go. Good, grab that ball back there, and we'll get it incorporated in 1 second here, okay? So again, right, need to get a little bit more going here with some action, get more balls involved because we got too many guys standing around as we're moving through. So we got those 2 balls, right? As soon as these guys get this through, boom, play it up again, and let's go. Good, ready, boom, and play it up, let's go. Good, and here again, guys, I want you to start from this side now again. Go ahead and go. Boom, play it up, and we go. Good, uh-oh, missing 1, yep, come on. There you go, we'll play it up, and we'll go. Good, yep, if you need to, just dribble it in and play it out. So again, what we're gonna look at as we get into this a little bit later is we're gonna look at the difference between when we did this just physically, right, just without the ball, when we did it with the ball as we go through. And the idea again here is this is looking at a little bit more of a steady state response, right? Not necessarily a whole lot of high intensity running. We will accumulate a little bit of distance during this, but at the same time, we're looking at just, kind of getting a little bit of that more aerobic component as we're running through this drill as we're going in. Good. And if we can find a way to maybe balance out a little bit here, we'll work it through. Otherwise, we just take it up and we go. You guys are doing a great job making this work. Good, perfect. That's a good communication, moving it through. And again, what starts to happen here is we're going in, you start to see lots of oranges, lots of reds, lots of high heart rate zone 4s and 5s. So again, we're really kind of getting into that aerobic piece now as the intensity is staying relatively low, but the duration is relatively constant, the movement's relatively constant as we go through. So we're gonna let them go through about another minute here, and then we're gonna change a little bit of how we work through this. And again, it's interesting, we've got a couple of players out there in the greens and the 70 percentiles as we're going through. I don't think we have heart rate maxes set exactly where we want them to be, but just as a general rule, you see just beats per minute as we go through there. And again, we're still staying relatively low with a couple of players, which is probably a good sign, right, of fitness for some of these players as we go through. Okay, so let's take that idea as we're going through now and bring you back in here. And we're gonna start opening up some sprints. So everybody come on back down to this side as we go. And what we're gonna take now looking through here is, again, same idea, guys. We're gonna take it in, leave the balls out of this right now, and we're gonna take you jogging up. But now as we jog up into this, we're gonna accelerate this corner, right? We're gonna bend this run out, accelerate this corner into the end. When you get here, just walk into the middle. Okay, so a little jog up, accelerate, bend it around into the end, and then walk in. There we go. Good. And again, what we're looking at now is we've gotten a little bit of physical warm-up going. We've gotten the lungs going, the cardiovascular system going. We're starting to incorporate a little bit of speed work. So looking at a little bit of acceleration as we're moving through. Good, that's it, guys. And we're just gonna do 2 from each side. So this is your second one coming in here, your last one. Good acceleration coming out. And last one coming in. Okay, so if we're gonna use this information that we're watching live here, what I'm gonna tell you is that if we're doing speed work right now, we're a little bit too high, right, from energy systems, from a heart rate standpoint, to continue that maximal speed as we want to go through here. So all I'm going to have you guys do is just as you're in this line here, just grab a ball, spread it out, right, little knock, pass back and forth, nice and easy for a minute or so here. We'll watch things come down, and then we'll build it up into the next one. Good, that's it. And really, I just want you to be a little bit more stationary here, guys, right? So just a little knock and play, nice and relaxed coming through. Good, that's it, nice, breathing easy, smooth through, starting to see things come down, relaxing in. Good, good, excellent. Okay, come on in here now, guys, as we step up, and we're gonna bring in, let's get half the group on that side, on that yellow cone on that side, half the group on this side as we're coming in. Okay, so we've hit a little bit of our physical warm-up, gotten things going. We built the ball into it, a little technical warm-up, right? Guys are starting to see we're getting those heart rates up. We're bringing them back down now, starting to see a little bit of stability with that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take them in, we're gonna take them through a little bit of pattern play, and really what we're looking at here with this pattern play is looking at now, can we take a little bit of continuous combination action and incorporate a little bit of speed and a little bit of acceleration into it as we go through. So as we do this, guys, let's go ahead and put 4 of you out on the red cones here, 4 of you out on the white cones on this side. Good. Keepers, if I can have you in the goals, 1 on each side. Good, so we have 1, 2 extra here, 3 extra there, perfect. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Let's get the ball here. And again, we're gonna start with that ball on the top here. So you're playing that ball in, boom, you play it up. that ball goes down, and now you're gonna take that run up and around, okay? So one more time. Go ahead, the ball's in here. We play it down, boom, up, and you start to make that run, boom, and we hit it through, okay? You play it into the keeper, right? And then accelerate out, open yourself up. Keeper plays you that back ball back in, and you're back up into this line here, okay? So come back this side. You guys got it here? Ball comes down, up, down. You take that run through. Okay, so let's start just moving through this as we're going through. Let's go through about a minute here, and then we'll change some things. All right, let's go. Go ahead and get it moving. So you get that ball in. Good, little play down, play it up. Good, and we gotta go. There we go. Good, and that's it. Just a little rotation around. Again, ball's in, boom. So a little more continuous. You take that ball around to the other side. There you go. Good, and next ball's in. Let's go. So we want to get this thing moving and humming a little bit here, guys. We're coming through. So there we go. Good. We're going to let them get the pattern down here for a minute, and then we're going to start to tax them a little bit and make a few key points as we're going through. Good. You guys pretty comfortable with this pattern right now? Players? Doing okay with this? Good. Let's hold it here now then. Hold it here, guys. Hold. Okay, listen. So what's the goal here, right? What's the goal? What are we trying to accomplish in this? We're looking for that speed, that acceleration, right? So again, if that ball comes in, play it in here. Good, I'm sorry, play it back in, right? Top there. Good, that ball comes in. Boom, I'm going to play it in. Now look, boom, play that ball in, all right? Now again, if I can time this, if I can hold this a little bit, what we're looking at, how quickly you can get on the end of this. So again, a big factor we have here, in my opinion, right, and I think it's not just singled out to my opinion, but is that the speed of play in our training sometimes is too slow. So let me play here. Good, let's start with you up here. Good, so we play in here, boom, boom. Now I go, boom, and I'm through, okay? And I've outdone myself, right? But that's a good ball, right? Because what did it require me to do? Really get myself opened up and to sprint in. So as we go through this now, guys, really focus on hold that run, get around quick and explosive. We're looking at your speeds up on the board. Ready? And let's go. Boom, boom, and we go. Good, next ball's in. Next ball's in right away. That's it. Next ball's in. Good, and quick to open up. There you go. Good, and quick we go, right? Tuck, and a little sprint to get around. That's a great one right there, right? A little acceleration. You play the keeper. Now you sprint to open up. Keeper plays you the ball out, and you're back into the holding pen over here. Right, good. Now, guys, let's see if we can make this thing dance a little bit, right? Really, let's look at those accelerations. Look at those sprints as we're going through. Hold your run, time it a little bit. Start to open things up as you're going through. Good, a little tuck, and a little sprint in. There we go. Tuck, and a little sprint in. That's it. So we're going to take this about another minute here. Better? Okay. Good. Keep it going, guys. Again, looking a little bit to get that acceleration. Once you play that ball into the keeper, a little sprint out, open up. We'll get it back as we go through. Good. And again, guys, really look at that acceleration coming out. Hold that run a little bit, accelerate coming out. Again, we could take you through hurdles, ladders, do some different speed work here, but if we can work to integrate that speed with the ball, with a little bit of pattern and complexity as we're going through, that's what the game is all about, right? So again, work on that little tuck, little touch, time you run, a little sprint, and we get out to go through. Boom, and we go. That's it. Now, okay, we start to see things really creeping up here. We're going to wait another minute as we're going through this, and then I'm going to ask you what we're seeing as we go through. Good, that's it. There we go. That's a great ball, good weight, and that's a great run, opening it up as we go through. Right, those are the kind of players we're looking for, right? Really that acceleration, that pace, that work rate to get it in. Little tuck, and a little sprint out as we go. Good, excellent. Good, 30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. Quick to finish, Little tuck and a little quick open up. Up, 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 up. That's it. There you go. Go. Come on. That's it. Little quick. Little tuck. Open up now. Open, 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 open. Open your body up a little bit. Good. That's okay. That works. That works. Excellent. Good. Open it up. And we're back in. There we go. Now we're starting to see it a little bit, guys, right? A little bit of pace, a little bit of intensity, right? A little bit better weight on that ball as we're going through here. But now we're moving it through, right? Good. I told you 30 seconds, but now it's starting to cook, guys. So let's go another 30, right? Open it up. A little quick, quick. Tuck, tuck, quick. Tuck, tuck, quick. Open them up. Open them up. That's it. Excellent. Good. And rest. And rest. Okay. So we're going to break it down a little bit. You guys just nice and easy. Take it out. We're going to get the field set up for a little small-sided here. We're going to break you guys up. So what we need is, we have 16. We need pennies on. So you're going to be in, let's get 4 guys in red, 4 guys in yellow, 4 guys in blue, and the other 4 guys will stay in black as we go through. Yeah, we can pick those up. Okay, so again, not rocket science with the technical or tactical or drill sequence here. Simple things, but again, what are we trying to emphasize, right? When we're looking at emphasizing speed, it's important that we get speed, right? How do you run fast? How do you make somebody faster? You got to run fast, right? How do you get a team to play faster? You got to play fast, okay? Very simple. But a lot of the things that we recognize and notice is that in a lot of our possessional drills that we're doing, you see very small, very tight spaces. You don't see players getting out, big accelerations, big sprints over distance. Now, do players have to do that in a match? Because maybe that's the argument. The argument is, you know what? We want that complexity. We want our players to be able to play in tight spaces. But look at the incidences in the game that result in the most important outcome of the game, right? Those single instances of speed, acceleration, right? Beating a defender being able to close an attacker, be able to make that difference as we go in there. Those events are all about speed, acceleration, and maximal speed of action as we go through. So my point is, as we're training some of these things, whether it's the warm-up, where we take the warm-up through that little physical, and we start to incorporate some of the speed work, right? We worked on bending those runs out. So we didn't just work on one system. We didn't just work on one energy system, one pace. It's working on that output, that work, right? The effort, when we're looking at the board up here and we see heart rate, that tells us the effort. That tells us how much guys are putting out from an internal standpoint. It doesn't tell us how much work they're doing, right? And the work that they do is exceptionally important in how we train our athletes. So it's not just about the heart rate piece, and that's the best thing about the new systems that are out there, and the Team Pro in particular, is you're able to see not just their effort, but you're able to see their work output. So if we were to say that all these players, go ahead and get that, perfect. If we were to say that all these players did the same distance, and we'll be able to look at that. I don't know if we can see that so clearly on the board now, but if we look at that distance, Dave, can we see distance covered? Okay, 0.67, right, miles as we're going through, and scroll through a couple, and let's just see some differences as we're getting out there. Is that possible? Good, 0.9, so 0.67, 0.9, scroll it over, right, 0.95, scroll it over, 0.93. Okay, let's use those last two. Right, 1.06, 91% of his heart rate max over that period of time. We see that his effort on that heart rate curve, we see how we've manipulated that, right? High intensity effort from an effort, right? Recovering effort as we go through. Now what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna break you up. We're gonna play a little 2v2. So let's have blue play black, 2v2 here. And red, right, you're gonna be bumpers on the end. So we're gonna put one of you on each end. And then on this side as well, we'll have another 2v2, what did it say, red and black, with blue being the bumpers over here. Now, what we're looking to get out of this now, guys, is we're looking for, do we have enough players in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 2 red here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so, you know what, keepers, we're going to use you in this exercise as field players right now. So let's have you 2 keepers be a team. You guys will love that, as we're both in green, right? So let's put 2 greens. We have 2 reds. Let's put the 2 greens over here. So what we want, guys, just figure this out as I'm talking through this, right? We want blue versus red, and we want alternate colors on the outside, okay? So we got here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play 1 minute match, right? After the end of that 1 minute, we're gonna change it in and the other team's gonna come in. So as we get here, 1, 2, blue, let's get you blue over here. You know what, go grab a pink. I'll get this sorted out as we go through. But let's start with this field right in here. I'm gonna have you guys get 1 minute, right, play in here. Again, the game is open right now, unlimited touches. You can use the bumpers, right? The goal is to get a goal, okay? Right, and then you're gonna get that ball. And so for a minute, we're gonna play, right? Ball goes out, it goes into the team, appropriate team as we go through. We're gonna go a minute in. So we're looking for good, quick action here. At that minute, we're gonna switch it. So greens will come on, reds will come on. Yep, let's bounce over and find a way to get that. So we've got 2 teams of 2, or 4 teams of 2 over there. Okay, good, ready guys? And for 1 minute, we're gonna go, let's play. Good, again, bumpers be alive, because they can use the bumpers, we're going in, good. And bumpers, we're also gonna work on getting balls in. So get that ball in quick as we go. Good, 1 minute, we're gonna play. 1 minute, quick action. This is pretty good stuff so far. Good, let's go, keep it going. We get a ball out, bumpers, be active, and let's get balls back in quick as we can, moving through, okay? Looking at about 40 seconds now. Good, another ball's coming in, right? Again, we go, little quick tuck play. Good, bumpers are in, so you can play the bumpers directly if you like. Yes, there you go. And we get it back, and we play. Good, that's it, open it up. 20 seconds, guys, 20 seconds, and let's go. Ball's in, and we go, Good, find that bumper, get through it, and accelerate in. So what we're looking at here is, again, this 1 minute, right, 2v2 action. So again, very high effort output here, okay? Good, come on, let's go. Good, and rest. All right, now let's get 2 other teams on. So the 2 teams on the outside, and right away we're gonna jump back into it, guys. So good, let's take the bumpers on the end lines here, right, rather than on the sideline, and let's go again. Good, ready, let's go, play. Good, that's it. Again, bumpers be active, you can use those bumpers, play through, and we gotta be able to get the ball back. There we go, good, and the ball's in on the other one. Good, there you go, and ball's in, play again, get it forward, and go. Again, look for those opportunities to transition, right? This guy's forward, he finishes a goal, attack him, right? Step on them when they're up. Good, there you go, and we play, good, and we go again. Get that ball and go, find a bumper, right? Try to get that ball forward, and we go. Good, that's it. Excellent combination there. There we go. Good, and again, intensity, guys. You got about 30 seconds here. Keep it going, hard as we can go. We're looking to maximize the amount of work you can do in this 1 minute period. Good, 20 seconds, come on. Good, that's it. Find him. Oh. Good, 10 seconds, okay. Rest, let's switch it in. Get the next 2 teams on, and we're gonna play right away again. Good, so we're gonna go through 2 more rounds here, right? Just recording this, we're seeing what's happening as we go through. Good, let's go, and we play. Good, and ball's in, and we go the other way. So again, good speed of action, guys. Always looking 1 minute, right? You can do anything for 1 minute. So let's go, quick, accelerators are coming through. That's great stuff. Good running off the ball, that's what we're looking for. Good, find that bumper, and we move off it, right? He plays it in, run off that bumper quick, and now let's go. Good, and go, back at him. Good, next ball's in. Good, go ahead and play black. Okay, let's go. That's all right, let's go. 20 seconds. Good, finish him, excellent. Good, and again, go at him. Good, rest. Good, next 2 teams on. And we go, let's play again, right? Second to last match here, go ahead and play, we'll get going quick. And again, hopefully we can start seeing a little bit of variation on the board here, right? How well teams are recovering, right, between some of these games. So basically getting a minute on, minute off. We're looking at a little bit of recoverability here, a little bit of repeated sprintability is what we're training in this action. Good, 20 seconds, guys, right? Again, good output, right? Keep working on that sprint effort as we're going through. Good, quick play. Good, excellent. You're still in, find that combination. Good work. Good, that's okay. Play now, play. Good, there we go. Good, and rest. Last game, last match here, switch it up. Last minute of play, guys. I'll give you a little break. We'll set up for the last one. Let's go. Nice, quick actions now. Good, 1 minute, let's go. Good. That's it, and we move. Oh, that's a good one. Well done. Play again. Go, yellow, kill him. Good, find a way, get forward. Yes, that's it. Excellent. Got about 30 seconds. Keep it going. Let's move. Good stuff. Again, let's go, Black. Let's go. Right back at him. Good. There we go. We're okay. Play again. Good. 10 seconds, guys. Finish the game. 10 seconds. Good battle. Win it. Come on. Good, and rest. Okay, good stuff, guys. Excellent. I want you to take a little bit of rest. We're going to move the goals off. We're going to go to a full field situation here. I'm going to talk a little bit as you guys get recovered in. Okay, so what we're going to be able to see here, right? Here's a couple of things. Small-sided game, 1 minute actions. I didn't do a great job with probably monitoring the 1 minute, but what we're going to be able to see over the course of time now is what's the take-home from monitoring this information? What's the difference between that first match they played, and I think we played 4 matches, something like this, and that 4th match? Do we see a decreased, right, effort? Do we see an increased effort? Probably we're going to see an increased effort over time. But what about work, right? How much work are they going to be able to accomplish from the first match to the second match? And hopefully as we kind of dive into this a little bit in the next session that I'm doing with the lecture and analyzing some information and giving you a little bit more concept on how we manage these training loads daily, we'll be able to see some of that breakdown, right? And this is part of what we do looking at our players. The biggest question is not necessarily about the technology, right? I mean, this is pretty cool to see some of this stuff, to be able to see how it goes. But it's how we use this information, right? And the biggest thing I can tell you is we're going to use this information more individually than we are necessarily collectively. We're going to take a collective look at the team, right? Their loads over a course of a week, and we're going to modify our training due to that. But one of the most important factors is the individual differences that you find, right? Which players need to get a little bit more action? Which players need more effort? Which players do we need to hold back and hold out? Because the question is, what effect does all this have on performance? And the big performance question is, what is performance, right? And obviously the answer is, well, if we win, we performed well. If we lose, we didn't perform well. Well, it's not so clear-cut, right? But what we can start to say is, did we have a good physical performance, right? Were we able to maintain our physical performance over the course of a match, over the course of a season? And in that context, this is how we use this information to help us decide, do we see a guy's work rates, right? His high-intensity sprint distance dropping over the course of games? And is that the only piece of information we use? Absolutely not, right? We use a number of different things to look at, but I'll tell you the most important thing is once we identify some features where a player's high, is we're going to go in, we're going to talk to that player. We're going to get a feeling of how he mentally is doing, right? It's not we're going to just sit behind the computer screen and do this. We're going to interact with the players to decide what the best fit is for that player, is how we take that week in the cycle of our training. Okay, so guys, we're going to do this. We're going to finish this up. We're going to go a little 4-minute match here as we're going through. And we have 16, so we've got 2 keepers, so that gives us 14. So we've got 7v7. Let's break it up. Let's go. Let's go 6v6 plus 2. So give me 2 free players. Who's our 2 liberos here, right? Okay. So let's put you guys in the fuchsia, right? That's kind of like a pink deal. Okay. And then let's get black and a yellow. So let's divide those 6s up, right? Yeah, so let's get 6 yellows, right? And then 6 will be in black as we go through. Stay yellow. It's fine. Good, guys. And just for the sake of this in here, as we do this, we're going to probably look at more of a, maybe we take like a 2-3-1, but I'm going to let you guys sort it out as we go through, okay? So maybe 2 in the back, right? 3 in the middle, 1 up top as we go through. That gives us our 6. We've got our 2 free players, right? That'll play in the middle as well as we go through. So again, what we're looking at now, right? What are we manipulating? We've got a bigger field. We've got larger numbers of players. So we're right around that 7v7 mark in there. The field dimensions may be a little bit tight to make this an ideal situation for our fitness. But what we're going to be able to do is look at what the difference is in this type of work output in the 7v7 versus the 2v2 as we go through there. Okay? So guys, 4 minutes we're going to play in, right? I'm going to leave it unlimited right now. But again, look, the goal is I want you to get the ball forward. I want you to get attacking in on the goal. And we want to see a little bit of open transition play as we go through, right? So to take some chances going forward is what the message is here, okay? Good, we'll start here from the keeper. And 4 minutes we go. Good, that's it. And we play. And again, let's see if we can get that ball moving forward. Good. Good, and we'll get another ball in, right? Let's see if we can, keepers, let's keep a stack of balls, get it in right away, right? Just play from the back, right? We'll just play from the back each time as we go through. Good, that's it. So we're about a minute in, guys. We're going 4 minutes in. We're looking for goals. We're looking for attacking opportunities. We want to take some chances getting forward here. Good, that's it. And we play and we go. Good. So again, right, what my role is I'm a sport performance, sports science guy, right? My role during the course of a session isn't to run the exercises, it's to monitor what we're getting out of it. So as these guys are going through this, we're going to look at that a little bit, but we're also going to take a look at a little bit on the board and see our efforts as we're going through. So again, you see as this duration picks up, obviously the heart rate picks up. We see guys stepping up from an effort standpoint a little bit more. Again, we got a couple of outliers there. I can't tell you exactly who they are on the field right now, but the 74, 77% guys. Most often what we see is when we're playing, those are most often our center backs, right? Our center backs tend to be a little bit more stay-home guys playing in. And what does that mean from how we train them, right? If what we get in our practice sessions from our center backs is what we need them to have, very high explosive activity, right? They need to be explosive players. They're not involved in a great volume of play necessarily, but they are involved, the actions that they're involved with need to be maximal. So the question is, if we get this out of our training and play, what do we get out of, what do we need to get out of our players, right, to keep those abilities high? Because if we see our center backs, and we're going to say, could possibly be 63%, right, 77, those could be goalkeepers, but we got 4 players at that level right now. What is that effort that they're giving us, and how do we need to balance that? How do we need to supplement that effort? Go, guys. So looking at 1 minute to finish here. What do we got for a score line? Good. Let's take advantage of it, right? Good. Good. Play it. Play it. Okay, let's go. Good. That's good aggressive tackle. A little ambitious maybe, but good. Good. And we play. And we play. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Good. And can we put it on the floor? Obviously, it's a real difficult thing with this surface. It's not very forgiving. Ball tends to bounce and run and stay in the air, so we get a little bit of lack of flow with the play because of that. But that's great stuff right there. Go, guys. 30 seconds to finish. Good. And can we get forward? Yes, I like that one. Excellent. Good. So again, right, that's that sprint effort. That's that speed we're looking for. Keep playing it, guys. 20 seconds to finish. Excellent. Keep it going. Good. Okay, let's rest. Let's hold it there. We're going to give you a minute break, right? Check the board. So again, 4 minutes of action. We are probably, 90% of our guys are in that 90 to plus zone in there. So again, the effort level, the aerobic component that we got out of this session was very high, right, as we're going through. So again, that 4 minute period, that 4 minute bout, we'll repeat that 4 minute bout one more time, then we'll open it up for a little questions and let you guys get out of here, okay? So you guys are doing a great job, right? Just do me a favor. I want you to take it just where you are, sit down. And again, all I'm going to have you do is take those knees and drop them out side and side. So nice and relaxed in. Good. Now turn over. I want you to step out your left leg. Push your back leg straight. We're just going to open up those hip flexors a little bit as we're in. And I'll be honest with you, why am I doing this at this point right now? Right, is I'm trying to facilitate a little bit of recovery. So I'm getting them down. I'm trying to drop those heart rates a little bit quicker so we can get on to the next segment as we get through and finish that out. Okay? Again, we see on the board kind of scrolling through. Go ahead and switch sides on that hip flexor stretch, guys. We see on the board kind of rolling through. We've got distance, total difference now, 1.66 miles coming through, right? Number of sprints, we'll talk about that in a little more detail, but we've got a player with 7 sprints. That means that he accelerated over a certain threshold 7 times. And to be honest with you, that threshold is set fairly high right now, so that's pretty legit that this guy got after it, right? 7 times good acceleration coming in. Okay, guys, stand back up. We're going to go another 4 minutes in here, finish it out, right? Again, good aggressive attacking play. Look for those runs, right? We look for those runs in behind. Look for that space in behind. Try to open it up. We'll start from this side here, right? Keep it with the ball, right? Let's get it out, and let's play last 4 minutes as we go. Ready? And let's go. Play. Good. There we go. And that's a great start. Excellent. Good. And he's out. Let's go. Can we go the other way? There we go. Good. Good. Can we get out of it? Can we find a target to get out? Good. Yes, I like that. Good. It's good effort. We got to recover it now. Good. Play quick. Good. Careful, not too much. Oh, I like the idea. Good. Keep a grab a ball. Let's get it in quick. That's it. Keep it moving. Can we get forward? Good. Again, lots of different coaching points. It's not my role to do here, right? But certainly we've got a little pressing element going on here. Good, excellent, and let's go. Now's the chance, right? Now, can we get out yellow? Can we open this thing up? And can we get behind him? Good. It's pretty good stuff here. Good, guys, good. Let's go ahead and get it in play. We got 2.5 minutes. Let's finish this thing strong. And push that tempo, right? Can we get forward? Can we get behind? Can we stretch this game? Good, I like that. And let's go. Yes, and let's go the other way. Now right away. Yellow out, and we go. Can we get forward? Yes. Good. And we go. Good, 90 seconds left. Let's go, let's work. Try to get forward. Good. Good, that's it. Let's go. Good, other way, yellow. Now open it up. Stretch out, yellow, stretch out. Open them, and can we go? Good play. Oh, that's pretty good stuff. Good, let's go the other way. Let's get out black. Good, get forward.
Good, other way, yellow, other way, right? Can we open it up? Can we get behind? Good. Now keep playing, keep playing. What do you see starts to happen now, right? Just visually, what do you see starts to happen? What happened when this ball got forward here for yellow, right? We saw that out of the 6 yellow players that are on the field, there was only one yellow player even with the ball, right? Every other player was behind the ball. So what we're starting to see here is starting to see a little bit of fatigue, right? A little bit of that shape comes in. I'm asking them to play a little bit of hectic here, so it's opening up. Maybe it's not so realistic. But again, the idea is those spaces start to open up now, right, as fatigue gets going a little bit. So what becomes most important now, right, as that fatigue and space gets opened up, right? That sprintability starts to become more important because there's greater space to run into. There's greater space to exploit as we're going through. Good, last minute, guys, last minute, we'll finish it up. Good, let's go in last 5. Good, open it up, yellow, and let's see if we can keep our shape as we get forward. Good pressure by black, and we play it in. Good, last one, last chance here, last opportunity, and let's go. Good, we're in. Good, let's start with the keeper, Good, yellow's going out, and we play. Good, okay, black, we got a chance to come back at it. Uh-oh, good, let's give him one more, Let's get a good opportunity here. Good, and rest. Okay, hey, let's give these guys a hand as they're out there. They've certainly done some great work for us. 105%, holy moly. Hey, great stuff, guys. I appreciate your effort out there. It was really good. And again, just as a quick wrap up here, what did we begin to see towards the end of that game? Again, it wasn't necessarily realistic, right? I asked them to play hectic. I asked them to try to get the ball through, try to play forward, looking at that sprint effort. But what we did start to see visually here, and we'll be able to pick it up through some of the measures that we're collecting, are we start to see a little bit of that fatigue happen. Right? We start to see that game open up. We start to see that team shape drop, right? Kind of become a little bit, not so tight as we're going through. Spaces open up. And at that point, what becomes an important feature? And I just said this already, right? The important feature is now with space comes the opportunity to attack that space, which speed is an incredible, important element for. So as we look at this, right, our ability to maintain speed over the course of a match, our ability to maintain and take advantage of those opportunities of space and time in the game require our abilities to be able to maintain our player, the abilities to maintain a high degree of speed and repeated sprint ability as we're going through here. So one of the big things that we see right now, just as a general take-home messages, is a lot of times we see a lot of complexity, a lot of small spaces, a lot of tight play, a lot of good combination play, which is maybe potentially a great technical, tactical understanding thing. But what we don't necessarily see a lot of is a lot of the really open sprinting, right, open field type of stuff. It becomes a little bit important how you manage that, right? Do we want to do an activity like this a day out from a match? Obviously not. But how would we manipulate this then? Maybe we make the feed a little bit shorter, right? Maybe we add more numbers to the players. Okay, so now in the same space, we've got greater player numbers. So what's going to happen? The distance is going to decrease. The space per player is going to decrease. So what's going to happen to the opportunity to use speed and exploit speed? It's going to decrease because there's not as much space as we go through. So some of these variables are very simple. And I know we all use them, manipulate them as we're going through. But number of players, directionality, right? Possession versus directional play. I think that, maybe from what I've seen, there's a big emphasis on a lot of possessional play where it doesn't necessarily allow us the opportunity to get players opening up and exploiting space as they're going through and exploiting speed and training with speed. So a couple of points I want to just give to you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the beauty of the information we're capturing, we'll be able to demonstrate it, illustrate it, I should say, in the other session that we'll be doing tomorrow, show some of this data, and again, talk a little bit more about how we manage, drill selection, load over the course of days, leading up to matches, and what that looks like. So again, appreciate your time here today. Hope you're enjoying things, and thanks again.